we've got meetings, we've got fundraisers, but most importantly, there are just hours left for you to register for the all-inclusive package for this year's state convention. Federation Focus is on for the week of September 15th, 2025. Hey there, PA Federationists. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Thanks for joining me on this week's Focus, and welcome inside Studio B. Now, we'll get to the meetings in a moment, but it is so important if you want to get in on the early bird all-inclusive package for the state convention. That gets you 9 meals plus your registration. You've got only hours left to do so. If you are sitting on your couch and you're watching the 2 Monday night football games and that late game is almost over, you better get to your computer or pick up your phone and get in on this deal, because after tonight, it is done. It is over and you can't go back. You still can register, and you'll be able to register and pick and choose your meals, but you can't get in on the all-inclusive package. It's $200, 9 meals plus your registration, and you've got to do it today, Monday the 15th. If you wake up and it's Tuesday the 16th, sorry, it's too late. You can register, like I said. Registration will be $25. You can check out the various meal prices on the meals page, and the link is down below in the description. So have a look there. One last time, do the math and see if that works better for you or the all-inclusive works better for you. And again, the convention is the 13th to the 16th of November in Harrisburg at the Best Western Premier, a very nice place to have our event. We've got things going from Thursday like the tech seminar and family feud. Friday, we've got our meetings and our board meeting. The different divisions will meet that day. Friday night, of course, is the best night of them all, where we have the auction. There's going to be some great auction items. We've got Computers for the Blind auction item to give away, which is a computer plus 1 year worth of JAWS or Zoom Text or Fusion. That's one of the auction items. There are some others, of course, and if your chapter or division has an idea of what you're going to be doing, please let me know, vp1@nfbofpa.org, so I can let everybody else know, hey, this is what so-and-so chapter or division is going to have at this year's state convention as an auction item. Saturday, of course, is general sessions, and then the banquet, very important. We're going to hear from our national rep, who is Anil Lewis. He'll be joining us in Harrisburg this year. And Sunday, we'll have our normal business meeting. We'll hear from the chapters and divisions on what they've done throughout the past year. It's a great way to learn what works well for other chapters as far as fundraisers go, so you can replicate it in your chapter. And of course, because the 16th of November will be the 85th anniversary of the National Federation of the Blind, we're going to have a special celebration that day too, before we pack up and leave Harrisburg and all venture back to our corners of the state. So again, the 13th to the 16th of November, registration is open today for the all-inclusive. Tuesday and onward until the middle of October, you can pick and choose. So figure out which you want to do, but please join us in Harrisburg from the 13th to the 16th of November. Now, one of the things that we're going to do at State Convention, we're going to have students there. On Friday night, they're going to have a mini student seminar. But most importantly, there are going to be scholarship winners there. And if you want to be one of those scholarship winners, you've got to apply. But you only have until the 30th of September. The link is down below. I can tell it to you, nfbofpa.org/scholar. Fill out the form, submit the required documents that you need, and maybe you'll get some of that money for school. Because, of course, you're in school, you need the money, right? So go ahead and do that. Down below, all the links for everything that I've mentioned. Now, let's get to the meetings, because there's a bunch of them this week. It starts off on Tuesday at 6 p.m. The Pennsylvania Association of Blind Merchants meets at 6 p.m. Say hello to President Pam Baccaro and join us for that meeting. And we're probably going to talk about things that we're going to do for state convention. I know maybe Family Feud might come up because Pam is running that, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Did I mention there's an open bar on Thursday and Friday nights right before and during Family Feud and right before and during the auction? There is one. So make sure you join us. Also on Tuesday night, the 16th, is the Deaf-Blind Division meeting at 7 p.m. Again, links are down below, both the Zoom link and the One-Tap mobile link, which is technically another Zoom link, but you use your phone. Wednesday, the 17th of September, the Capital Area Chapter meets at 7:30 p.m. Again, Wednesday, 7:30, Capital Area Chapter. Again, the links are down below. Saturday, we have the Greater Berks Chapter meeting at 10 a.m. just via Zoom this month. Just via Zoom. Again, link down below. Later on Saturday at 7 p.m., we have the Pennsylvania Organization of Blind Parents meeting, 7 p.m. Saturday night. Again, all the links are down below. Now, I mentioned fundraisers, and the most important one is the scholarship raffle. If you haven't heard, we're running this raffle during the entire month of October, from the 1st to the 31st. If your number comes out Sunday through Friday, you win $50. If it comes out on Saturday, you win $100. But where are the numbers picked? How do I know? If you buy a ticket, you get a 3-digit number. That 3-digit number has to come out in the order that it's printed on your ticket. 789 comes out, and that's your ticket number, you win. 987 comes out, you do not win. I'm sorry. But it was fun playing, right? But again, you have 31 chances to win during the entire month of October. The numbers come out just before 7 p.m. each night, not affiliated with any lottery, but you see what I'm getting at, right? So if your number comes out, you win. Sometime in November, you will receive a check with your winnings from our treasurer from the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to call up and say, hey, I won on October 8th. You don't have to do that. You will just get a check in the mail. And if you win several times, you will still get one check in the mail, but it'll have all your winnings in it. So again, if you have unsold raffle tickets, please reach out to me so that we can get them to the people who still want to buy them, because some folks are looking for them. If you have sold tickets, we need those stubs and that money to get to Jim Antonacci before October 1st. And let's not inundate him on the 30th of September so that he's busy calculating everything and adding to his spreadsheet. Number 783 goes to so-and-so if it comes out, and here's all their information. We got to do that. Let's give Jim some breathing room. So don't wait. Reach out to me if you have any questions on how to get your stubs and your money to Jim. We can do it a couple of different ways, but please reach out to me if you have questions. Now, there are a couple other fundraisers going on, and I've mentioned it for the last few weeks. Greater Lehigh Valley, Dancing in the Dark to be Dancing in the Light, October 10th, up there in the Lehigh Valley. Contact information is below if you want to go, and I'm going. If you're in the Philly area and you'd like to ride share up there together, please reach out to me and we'll figure out how we're going to do that. Probably someplace in Philadelphia, we'll get the ride share and head on out. But if you want to go, you've got to make your purchase. $50 if you were blind attending. General attendee is $100. It is a great time. There is dinner, there is dancing, and it's a lot of fun. There's raffle baskets and so forth. It is a lot of fun. And it is semi-formal, though, so you got to put on some nice clothes to go. This is not a t-shirt and shorts kind of thing like I got going on right now. Not that you can see my shorts. The other fundraiser that I want to mention is the Capital Area Chapter is selling Panera e-gift cards. They are $25. The link is down below. Click the link. It takes you right to PayPal. Pay the $25, and please check that box to pay the dollar and change to cover the PayPal fees. And then they will send you the e-gift card code that you can go to Panera and order lunch or dinner or whatever you want to get. Coffee, tea, whatever it might be. $25 will come to you. The chapter thanks you, and it will be delicious. All right, let's review. Today, the 15th of September, is the last day for you to get in on the early bird all-inclusive package for this year's state convention in Harrisburg from November 13th to the 16th. Once that goes away, you can register, but you'll pick and choose your meals. You can still get all the meals if you want, but you'll pay substantially more. It's around $65 or $70 more than if you purchase the all-inclusive package. So if you want in on that, you've got to do it today. Links are down below so you can do the math and all of that stuff. If you are a student looking for extra cash for school, apply for our scholarship. The link is down below, but you gotta hurry. You've only got a couple of weeks left. The 30th of September, that application and all the documentation you need has to be submitted. You've got to get it in by the 30th. Don't leave it go until the very end. Those are the two very important things for this week, as well as the meetings that we talked about. And there are quite a few meetings this week. That is all the timely information that I wanted to get to you. As always, I always like to put a few other things down there that are ongoing, like NFB Newsline. If you would like NFB Newsline, you can reach out to me if you're in Pennsylvania. If not, there's a link down below where you can go and you can apply for that. It's a very important thing. You can read over 600 publications, either on your touch-tone phone, on your iOS device, on your computer. No ads. It is a very nice thing. Again, NFB Newsline down below. Check the link. Read all about it, as they say. The Braille Monitor, the flagship publication of the National Federation of the Blind. Link is down below on how you can be involved in it, write for it, and most importantly, consume it. And there are many, many ways that you can consume the Braille Monitor, whether in Braille, large print, audio forms, all the stuff that you need to know about it down below in the description. And lastly, the independence market. Do you need a new cane? Do you need a talking scale? Maybe a talking watch? Everything you need down below in the independence market. The link is down there. Click on it. Check out what's available for sale at the independence market. All great things there. And if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about here, please reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. I really do appreciate you watching this week's Federation Focus. And remember, let's go build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you next week.